Good morning, Crypto Chaos. How's it going, guys? Good morning. Oh, man. Last night was a doozy for sure. Oh, damn, guys. Here I am again, the Crypto Otaku, your host for Crypto Chaos. Back again for another live. I cannot believe I am alive after last night. Holy crap, guys. Welcome. OG Bobbin, yes, here. He's alive, says Nebs. Yes, I'm alive. Good morning. Cliff and Nebs. And Bobbin, good morning, Bobbin. Yes, Neb says, sorry, man, I thought you'd be KO after last night. Yeah, I know, me too, man, me too. It's a miracle. It's also coffee already in me and another one in front of my desk. Yes, keeping me alive. Good morning, Crypto Chaos. Yes, he's alive. Yes, I am. Cody, happy to see you again, my friend. Oh my God, guys. What happened? It's like nothing changed. We're exactly where we were from last night. Oh my God, guys, we were up to like 1 o'clock. I think the longest live stream we ever done, I think 1:30, for 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. Oh my God. Well, technically we did the whole damn day yesterday. It was ridiculous. I think I had 2 breaks in between those 3 lives, but yeah, it's been a long day. You can see where we left off last night. We ended right here and we're just like, yeah, F this, we're going to bed. And it did nothing. I'm glad we went to bed because we were sitting in the same exact spot. We were waiting for this to play out. Either we were going to come back here and retest 91K for a breakout in this cup and handle like fashion, which we did not do, not even yet. Or we were going to go back down here and test the storm of 88K, which I've been calling for a while. If we go back and retreat down further, the only place left to really hit is 87, 88, 88.9. I mean, there isn't hardly anything left to sell off. That's what my thesis has been over the past few weeks. There's nothing left to sell. It's just this silly little pitiful price action we've been having. $1,000 here or there in between 90K. So that's what we're sitting on, waiting for the same thing to do the same thing this morning. Are we going to see the same thing play out today? I don't know. We did, of course, invalidate everything from last night, just going sideways from here on out. All right. So what else is going on in the chat, guys? What's going on in the chat? Since I got an update here, I'm just going to move all this over here. The market open, of course. We need liquidity to move the markets, and we're more than likely going to hopefully get something going this morning. I'm tired of this. All right, I'll clean up the chart here, and we're good to go. We at least invalidated our downward spiral, which we watched, of course, the flash crash last night. It was a doozy. It was fun. And we lost our channel. Okay, where were you guys in the chat? Where was I? What happened? Yes, my kidneys definitely need a break after last night. That's insane. Kidney break is so, pot of coffee. Yeah, not really a kidney break either, right? Exactly, Cliff, 100%. Is it the return of the Otaku? Yeah, that's exactly what you guys saw last night. I apologize for whoever was wearing that mask last night. It wasn't me.
What are you, stupid?
All right. Grand Rising Otaku and Chaos Family. Yes, Gamma, I haven't been to sleep yet. What? I'm shaking my head too, Gamma. Oh my God. Let's get this money. Let's get some sleep, Gamma. You need some sleep. XCN is up. Let's go. Yes. Actually, it ran up as high as 20% this morning. Where are we at right now? Still holding 16%. I sold a little bit off on this pump this morning. My phone blew up. I needed to take literally 8% out to pay my bills. That are coming up tomorrow. So I had to do that. Just letting you guys know. Full disclosure, I did skim a little bit off of my stack. I'm not proud of it. Not happy about it. But I gotta do what I gotta do to survive. Okay, yes. Good morning, User G. Also here in the house. Good morning. You guys know I'm always honest and out there in front with you guys what I'm doing in my portfolio. Yes. Taku, remember, rehab is for quitters, says Bobbin. No plans to do that just yet. But I am probably gonna start slowing down here. I can't be drinking every single day on the live stream, that's for sure. 9:25, guys. We're still about 4 minutes away for the open bell. Yes, no, never retreat, never surrender. Bobbin, yes. Cody Bakula, yes, with all the flames and music. Thanks again for all your love and support, guys. Yeah, especially from last night. My God. That was a doozy. But it was fun. It was all fun. We had a good time. Oh my God. All the videos you guys were sharing were insane last night. Definitely a mixology class from McAfee again. That was Priceless. If you guys want to wake up on the right foot, go watch that clip from last night. Holy hell. McAfee knew how to start a day. Definitely knew how to also end it as well for the final day. All right. Yeah, smash the bacon and eggs out of that like button, says Cody. Yes, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, guys. We're trying to get to 1,500 is our next target. Realistic is it's 1,000, really. We want to get, of course, to, what is it? 2,000? Yeah, 2,000. I gotta have, of course, steps in the road along the way. Buzzball. What? Buzzball? I don't know what you're talking about, Nebs. I learned so much last night, too. Like, what a chomo is.
What are you, stupid?
Or a torta that's not a sandwich.
What are you, stupid?
I don't even think I know still what that means. Oh, God. All right, guys. Yes. Funny colors. Yes. 100% otaku. Oh, my God. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Good morning, Mario Gomez. Good morning to you as well. Yes, my friend. Let's get this bull run started. Yes. And guys, we got that fortune cookie on Tuesday. Where is it? Oh, God. Please don't tell me I lost it. I'm going to frame that once this whole thing plays out. I don't know. I don't know. I've got pictures, but anyway, it's around here somewhere. Yeah, if you guys weren't here catching up, of course, the Tuesday, live stream at night. We did Tinfoil Hat Tuesday at the end of my live stream. I always, if I have a spare fortune cookie, I will open it. And, on Tuesday, we had, literally it said, Tuesday marks the beginning of your prosperous business ventures or endeavors or something like that. It was insane. Who would have thought that could have happened? And obviously, we was the day before the Fed meeting. So likelihood this is going to be the starting line for the race. Okay, yes. Bag holders anonymous. Oh my effing. Yeah, yep. Tortas, yes, all the things. Nebs, yes, all the things. I'm a torta, you're a torta, we're all tortas, says E. Perez in the chat. Oh, God, it was a crazy night last night, crazy. All right, so yeah, it looks like, XCN still holding some of these gains still. Another leg up. Hopefully this is the beginning of some sort of movement in our space. This is kind of reminding me of what we saw with Swiftcoin. I was talking about that last night. Swiftcoin's doing the same sort of moves, but only on Saturdays here lately. I wonder if this is only doing these moves only on Thursdays. No, it's a Tuesday, yeah, Saturday. There's no really rhyme or reason to it. Other than, maybe some Saudi prince trying to make some ripples in our space. All right, let's get back to Bitcoin, sitting still at 90,200. Okay, do something, man. Do something. This is, of course, the path we're looking at right now for the morning. It's well behaved. We are oversold on top of oversold now. The yin-yang trade is complete. The foreign markets did dump us, right? So the yin-yang trade is complete. It's actually a little off there. There we go. Yep, yin-yang trade is complete. We have a reversal now. And we have a time, of course, now to do the opposite in America. Which would be, of course, to recover now after being so oversold from last night. This is traditionally what happens, but we'll see what happens in the market. Maybe there's going to be some sort of announcement that shakes up everything and completely, sends us for a wild ride today. All right. So anyway, that's where we're at this morning. Usually what America likes to do, regardless, is sell off anyway, because we're assholes. Yes, we are.
What are you, stupid?
Americans are assholes. Surprise. All right, guys, I think it's time. Market bell opens in about 30 seconds. Let's get on over there and make sure we do not miss it. I do not like to miss the ride. Let's go. Of course, this is the roller coaster about ready to...
Asian markets.
Ooh, how is crypto's fear and greed before we get into this, though? We have just that amount of time to look at it real quick. Crypto fear and greed before the market opens, sitting in fear at 29. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. Could be worse. I think the low yesterday was like 26. So we're slowly climbing back up to neutral. Stock market, I think it was like 32. No, was it? I think it was 32. Let me get back to stock market real quick before the market opens. 36. Okay, 36. So we're not too far behind them either. Okay. Moving back. Here we go.
Move Oracle higher. Can dip buyers move the rest of the market
up as well. Of course, we did have a Fed meeting, and a lot of what are being called silent dissents may worry people in terms of cuts. Opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange, the CEO of Time Magazine, they're ringing the bell. They've been a pretty frequent guest at the New York Stock Exchange in this administration. Love the red coats. Down at the NASDAQ marketplace, we have Luxema Imaging ringing the opening bell, and the CEO, who you can see right here front and center, is going to join us on Bloomberg Open Interest in just about 1 hour's time. So stick with us for that. In terms of the stocks to watch, you know what? My eyes deceived me.
Oh, because Oracle was up yesterday.
I saw yesterday's cash trade in Oracle with a green arrow, and that made me think, wow, the dip buyers are coming in, but they're not.
Yeah. But that also reminded me, I want to talk about this at some point. There's a really interesting AQR study that dip buying actually doesn't work. It doesn't work as just buying and holding because stocks have momentum. So if you're an Oracle and you're down like 15%, odds are it's going to keep going down. So dip buying isn't the best strategy. So, okay, to recap Oracle, earnings were disappointing.
Thanks, Bloomberg.
Cloud sales weren't as great. And on top of that, a huge jump in their data center spending, $50 billion, 15 more than had originally been announced in September. All of that adds to concerns that it's going to take longer to see returns on its AI bets. In other AI-related things, Disney is also making a $1 billion equity investment in OpenAI. It's going to become the first major content licensing partner on Sora. So those shares up 1%, Matt.
All right.
Damn.
That's a fascinating
Now we're going to have doing Mickey Mouse doing inappropriate shit.
Lilly's next obesity shot helped people lose 23% of body weight in a late-stage study. And it may have been even more because apparently some people were losing so much weight that they quit the study. As a result, the shares are up 2%, and it's pretty shocking to see how far Novo has fallen. At some point, they're going to come out with a shot that helps you lose 100% of your body weight.
So you just disappear.
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell?
Just fade into yes, exactly.
Oh, my
like
God.
a Harry Houdini magic.
They're all going to die from those shots.
All right, turning back to
God.
the AI trade, because that's what's obviously
Zombie
moving
apocalypse.
markets along with the Fed.
Ozempic
Oak
zombies.
Street addressed bubble fears
All right, I'll
on
be quiet.
Bloomberg surveillance this morning.
There are bubbles which are based on technological progress, starting with the steam engine, the railroad, the radio, the automobile, computers, internet, etc. And these actually push society ahead and change it irreversibly. But in the process, there's a bubble surrounding their implementation, which is overly accelerated and overly financed.
Let's bring in Jitanya Kandari, Deputy CIO of Solutions and Multi-Asset at Morgan Stanley Investment Management. Jitanya, great to have you here on set. Thanks for joining us. What do you think about the bubble argument? Because I heard someone today say, there's maybe a funding bubble, but it's not about the fundamentals of the use case.
Yeah, so I think there are cracks developing in the AI, I mean, not bubble, but in the AI story, but there are some redeeming factors as well. The cracks are clearly, as Oracle has demonstrated, the funding, the circular funding, and I think most importantly, the adoption versus the monetization. Is that moving in sync, right?
All right. I'm tired of hearing about AI. Oh my God, the bubble is a bubble. It'll pop when it pops. Okay, let's get into some of these headlines. But briefly, I just want to jump into CNBC. Let's see what they talk about. Walt Disney as well. Same thing.
Having some fun and for making slow motion video. This is, by the way, great for Meta. We don't talk much about what it would be for Meta, but the idea is you can be better, more artistic with
Actually, Meta and Amazon, Goldman's top tech picks for 26. We got that, Jim. Even though I think Meta, it published a death cross yesterday. I know you hate that stuff.
Yeah, well, that's the stuff. I mean, look, I like to look at technicians only because a lot of people look at technicians. Amazon, I think, is doing much better than I thought at one point. Because I do believe that Amazon Web Services, quite quickly, I spent a lot of time on Amazon Web Services. I think that Meta...
All right. Moving on. FoxB. What's going on with Fox Business? Intel sought deals to boost CEO's fortune. Okay. Nothing for us there. Headlines. Any big major headlines today? Disney making a $1 billion investment in OpenAI will allow characters on Sora AI video generator. Disney's investing in OpenAI and licensed as iconic characters Mickey Mouse, Ariel, and Iron Man to be used in the Sora AI video generator. Crazy. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe where we're going with all this, guys. It's ridiculous. Big Short Steve Eisman is getting worried about the AI trade. It's a bubble until it's not. SP 500 falls after nearing a record as Oracle disappoints drag down the AI stocks. What else do we have? Eli Lilly's experimental obesity drug delivers a strong weight loss, reduces knee pain in trial. Yeah. Here are the 5 big takeaways from Wednesday's Fed rate decision. Again, of course, we already talked at that great length yesterday. Trump says U.S. seized oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela. It was the biggest oil tanker we ever seized. The biggest. I can't make that shit up. All right. IRS releases health savings. Okay. Account expansion details under Trump's big beautiful bill. Man, there's really nothing good to take away here. From TradFi this morning. Goldman Sachs leads investment in software delivery startup harness a $5.5 billion valuation. Coca-Cola taps HOO Henrique Braun to replace James Quincy as CEO in 2026. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Not even a mention of our space in any of the news outlets this morning. Kind of like yesterday. It's almost like they're ignoring us on purpose. All right. So Bitcoin's still struggling to climb back above 90,000, 91,000, I should say. It's probably coming here soon. How much low can we go, guys? I keep saying this. How much low can we go? How much more low? Let me see. What else do I got here? I have, I want to take a look at the metrics since we already got out the gate here. Let's take a look at, crypto fear and greed, stock market this morning on the, rebound. Let's see. Are we back in neutral yet? We still in fear? Ooh, close. Oh, so close. 40 in fear right now this morning. Up a point or two this morning. Looking at crypto as well. How are we doing? Crypto fear and greed sitting at 29 in fear. Same spot it was when we started the live stream. And the Dixie. Down with the Dixie, I say. Still, heading back down to 98 flat. To retest. Let's test 98 flat here. Hopefully by the end of the day. Damn, it's a nice little drop. I do like that. The more we do this, the less and less I will ever freak out and say that the dream is dead for our prices, of course, going back up in crypto. This is crazy, guys. At some point, we are going to just skyrocket with this setup we have going on right now. All right, so yeah, we're falling off a cliff now on the 6 month. Year to date, of course, we're still down and to the right. All right, what else we have here? Take a look at bubbles this morning. Things are moving, not too much, but things are moving. Here it is on the day, really choppy. 3% down on the top 100, 2.5% down on the top 200. Here's some movers here. Mostly it's in the top 200 here. XCN, of course, still holding 15% of its gains from this morning's breakout, over 20%. If you guys caught that in the morning open live. I mentioned, of course, selling a little teensy bit to pay my bills just on that big pump we had before the live stream. What is this? That Bildon? I don't know. That thing's coming back 11% now. Merlin's up 11% as well. Bard is up 11%. Damn. Lombard, I haven't seen that one in a long time since the beginning of the year. I thought maybe this is totally different. I don't know what the hell this is. September, I guess, back in the summer. I guess it's breaking back into our space here within the last week or so. Within the last month, just brought itself back into top 200. All right, what else we have? Anything else down? What's down the most now here on the day? We got midnight after its launch, down 31% here on the day. Of course, in typical fashion for any coin coming out and launching. This was one of the largest airdrops ever. It's been a while since we went into all that. If we find some articles, of course, we'll go into that again today. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Let me get back into the weekly. Of course, we're looking for DC opportunities. There's plenty. Wow, we're looking at 20% now on the weekly. Those are good, solid opportunities. Usually you won't see too many of these opportunities on the weekly. Hyperliquid's down 20% on the week. It's a pretty good pick up there. Might be my top pick here, depending what happens on the monthly. Casper is also down 15% on the week. Aerodrome is still down 15% on the week. Aptos, and pretty much the same stuff we talked about last night. Morpho, down 15 or 17% on the week as well. All right, on the monthly, we're looking for 30s, 40s, 50s. Mostly 40s and 50s now, with how oversold we are with everything. On the month, Hondo's down 30%, solid drop there for that project. Aerodrome down barely 50% there on Aerodrome on the monthly. Aptos is down basically about the same as well. Any other big takers here? Uniswap down 40%, Morpho down 40%, tons and tons of assets down 30% or more. ICP has been my top pick here in the last few days, with a move to the downside of 50%. Damn near 50% on the monthly. All right, so that's my top pick still on today's top 100 on the month. Top 200 assets. What are we doing, man? Are we bleeding? Still, yes, we're bleeding, of course, like everything else. Of course, our top mover to the upside is still XCN today, with still holding 15% gains. Stable is down the most. This is that stable coin. Was it gas fee token? Yeah, that's stable. Luna Classic still in the spotlight, but not in a good way. Now finally starting to come down from this ridiculous pump we've seen since the Bitcoin Dubai, right? Or no, was it? No, it was Binance. It was Binance's event they held last week. Someone was wearing a Luna Classic t-shirt and it just went viral. Whatever. It's silly nonsense.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. Yeah, on the weekly here, we're looking for 15s, 20s. Nothing too crazy. There's a few 20s here, but not too many. Some 15s. I'm really not feeling any of these, honestly, that are down. Pith down 12%, maybe. That's been one of my picks. We're looking for utility, guys, for the most part. Things are could have, of course, come back quick. On the monthly, we're looking for, of course, 30s, 40s. And there's plenty. Almost every asset here is sitting in 30s and 40% off. Wormhole's down 40%. That's been definitely one of my top picks here for a rebound. ZK's down 37%. Graph is down 33%. Tons of AI picks as well still there. Jasmy's down 30%. There's a lot of 30s. Syrup down 40%. Concord, is it Concord? I forget, the Canton, yeah, Concordium, down 56% off. That's definitely the most blood here. I'm not too familiar with the tokenomics and everything on this project, but it already blew up and did 252%. Finding its bottom now, it could well be in, just like a lot of other projects. All right, so again, I'm going to have to probably stick with Wormhole. I'm just going to probably just be my only pick today. It's down a solid amount. It's got, good utility. And it's coming back, I believe, soon. With everything else next year. All right. Those are my top picks, guys. Not financial advice. Again, just looking into the tea leaves and finding diamonds in the rough. Let's go.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right, let's go back through TradFi. See what we got here. Union Pacific downgraded at Dutch Bank. All right, I'm going to catch up in the chat while we're waiting for something else to reveal itself this morning. Yes, don't forget to smash the like button, guys, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you like what you're seeing here today. Yes, Buzzbill. Where were we in the chat? Oh, God, the torta. We're all tortas. I don't even know what that means still. Tortas are house hippos, but they like eating flaming hot Cheetos, and they drive Nissan Altimas. I don't know. Some sort of slang for certain type of people. I don't know. Boo, Disney, boo, says Cody Bakula. Yes, yeah. Oh, there we go. Of course, OpenAI is selling a piece of the pie to Disney on this one. We ain't going down, says Dre. I don't feel it personally. How much more low can we go? Like you keep saying, you really want to go back down to 87K? Does it really even matter? That's like a $3,000 move. That's nothing. 75k is like the max pain. Do I see us going there? I really don't think so. But that's the next CME gap we have. We don't always have to come back down and fill every damn gap. We learned that lesson in 2022, I believe, 2022, when we finally hit Bitcoin bottom at $16,000 Bitcoin, when everyone was calling for like barely like what 15, 14. Yeah, we never hit it. We never hit that CME gap. All right. We ain't going down. Yes, we ain't going down. Probably not. Strawberry Dragon says, "Good morning, Chaos Crew. Good morning, Strawberry Dragons." And we have Mandeep talking about the Disney deal over at OpenAI.
Language models already have a lot of IP, when it comes to companies like Disney and other companies, because that's what they were trained on. Now, what Disney is doing is really making sure that, they use some of these AI tools to augment their own artists and creators in terms of, content that is based on Disney characters. And a partnership...
Wait, isn't that precisely what they're not supposed to do? Isn't that what every media company is currently promising all of its employees and the entire creative community that it won't do?
At this point, they will be looking for productivity tools to, increase the speed of content creation. And in this case, I think they are better off picking one model provider, because otherwise it gets commoditized. If, let's say, Gemini...
I mean, yeah, I guess we're at the point where it's like if you can't beat them, join them. If you can't stop the general public for using their characters and licenses through AI, they're just going to just offer it to the customer on a silver platter, but you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it. Oh, geez. Okay, let's keep going, guys. We're about ready to get into crypto news, maybe a little earlier today. I'm going to give it 4 minutes so we don't find anything else on TradFi. Okay, it's all going to be Disney. Oh, Disney gets all the effing attention this morning. Okay, CNBC real time.
Musk was the guarantor personally for the equity investment in Twitter, and that sort of, again, is something we're likely to see some back and forth on, and certainly at least something from Warner Bros.
It's more and more monopolies every single day. Okay, yeah, they're talking about, of course, all the oh my God, everyone. Everything is going to be owned by like 10 companies by the end of all this. And we're still talking about the Paramount Netflix deal with Warner Brothers Discovery, and Trump had some things to say about that this morning too. I guess it was yesterday. He's saying that basically the CNN deal has to be included. Because he wants that biased opinion dropped and maybe taken to a different outlet. All right. What else we have here? You guys know how this plays into politics. I don't need to explain it. Okay, Amazon, yes. I'm talking about Amazon over here, and Walmart extends Christmas delivery.
Second, and you make the most money on Christmas Eve day per hour of any day of the year. And so if you're Walmart or Amazon or anyone, you want to extend that and get the advantage of the fact. Can you imagine a guy walks into a jewelry store, it's Christmas Eve?
Oh, yeah.
And you can sell him anything. You got to get a present for his wife then.
What a wonderful time of year. Gerald Storch, you're all right. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Not so much for crypto, though. I've never seen a Santa rally in crypto. All right. I've never lived through one, I mean. Okay, what else we got going on? Let's take a look at the order books while we're here. Why not? We're here. All right, so what are we dealing with this morning? We're still stuck in a range. Nothing has really changed too much from yesterday. Let's zoom on in and take a look and see what's going on here on Heat Map, brought to you live for free by Kimba the White Snowland on YouTube. Don't pay for the live heat map. We get it for free, guys. You get it for free from Kimba on YouTube. All right, so we're still testing the bottom of this channel, and we're still range bound. And we're building up higher and higher levels we're building the books up every single hour, and we're looking really strong now at about $89,000 Bitcoin. If we see that dip down there, it's going to get bought up like we saw last night. Going to get bought up pretty quick. We're sitting at between 89,000, I would say, and 94 and a half, starting to load a little bit in here from yesterday. But yeah, we did liquidate, of course, a lot of the shorts and then came back down and just deleted all the longs. So we did take a lot more of the shorts off the map yesterday than we did longs. So keep that in mind as well. This is what I'm referring to. All right, and we're just going to have to wait for a rebound. There's still a lot more to the downside, closer than there is, of course, to the upside. I think if we smash through this in quick succession during Powell's speech, all we need is another major catalyst to smash through all of this and its glory to the upside in a triumphant return to 100,000. All right, that's just what I see in the order books. All right, so we're having a bit of a sell-off right now, still trying to find our bottom. Is 90K it? Is 90K it? Right now we're sitting at 89.9, 89.8. Are we going to finally come back down here and test the storm I was talking about last night? 88K. Hopefully. I just want this to be over with. Get the Bears what the hell they want and get us out. There's a huge, like I said, buy wall there at 88K. All right. So they just can't do it, man. They just can't do it. Every time we get down here, we wake up pretty quick. Can we do it this morning? America are assholes. They can definitely do it if they wanted to. Okay. Where else are we looking at? We're going to get into crypto news here. I think it's about time. Taka, never sleep much. Determined. Jake the Snake. Good morning, Jake the Snake, King of Ohio. Good morning. Again, reminding me every day to chill harder via this silly floppy disk. My God, on my desk. Okay. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Of course, keeping the channel alive during these bearish times. Oh no, in the mini bear market we are in. This is a bear market for ants. Okay. Let's get into some crypto news. Let's start with Cointelegraph. See what's going on over here. Bitcoin Treasury stall in Q4, but largest holders keep stacking sats. Yes, all the big DATs. This is, of course, no news. I've been covering it almost every day. All the big, digital asset treasury companies are still buying. Despite the growth in numbers during 2025, most of the Bitcoin treasury companies hold relatively small amounts. CryptoQuant wrote in a Thursday X post. Still, the accumulation data shows that the most well-funded corporate treasuries continue to scoop up the Bitcoin supply, despite a decline in buying by smaller companies and retail participants. Some Bitcoin treasury firms have stopped accumulating this quarter. Japanese investment company Metaplant, for instance, hasn't purchased any Bitcoin over the last 2 months. But they just announced yesterday, or was it a few days ago, that they bought some. I don't know. That's weird. Some companies are even selling their Bitcoin stacks. Like United Kingdom-based Bitcoin-focused tech company Satsuma Technology sold 579 Bitcoin for around 53 million, leaving the company with 620 Bitcoin on its balance sheet. But they sold about half their stack. Damn. According to Wednesday's announcement, largest corporate holders continue their quiet Bitcoin accumulation. Despite the broader slowdown, some of the largest corporations continue to scoop up more Bitcoin in the supply. Strategy, the largest company, of course, Bitcoin holder, purchased 962 million on Monday. Yes, they stacked like 10,000 coins on Monday, bringing their total to 660,000. Over $1 billion worth of Bitcoin was already held by public company treasuries, representing 4.7% of the total supply. According to the data from BitcoinTreasuries.net, that's going to be roughly where MicroStrategy is going to be at next year. Their goal is to get to 5% of the supply, about 1 million Bitcoin. And an additional 1.49 million Bitcoin, or 7% of the supply, is held by spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds. That's slow crypto purchases after Ethereum Treasury investments fall 81%. Damn! That hurts. Digital asset acquisitions are also slowing down. Ripple backed Evernorth holdings are inactive since the end of October, when it's acquired 950 million of XRP tokens. Evernorth's XRP tokens were facing $80 million in unrealized losses weeks after the purchases, amid the market decline and growing pressures on the DATs. Of course, Bitmine's not slowing down. Tom Lee, of course, still purchasing during these downtimes. He has slowed down his Ether acquisitions in recent months, at the peak of $2.6 billion in July, just $296 million of Ethereum in December. Cumulative investments on Ethereum treasuries fell by 81% in the past 3 months, from 1.9 million, and August of 370,000 ETH in November. All right, so that's what's going on with the DATs right now. They're just kind of sitting back, maybe waiting for the rollover into January. The sell-off for big accumulations going forward, and just trying to survive this little bit of winter we have right now, this winter storm on crypto. All right, so Bitcoin due to 2026 bottom as exchange volumes grind lower. This one came out an hour ago. Let's see this opinion as well. Bitcoin analysis warned that the next Bitcoin price bottom may appear in 2026 as exchange trading volume enters a long grind lower. It could happen next year. The next Bitcoin bottom will take place in 2026 to hit new analysis, and concludes declining trading volume leaves the chance of a short-term bull market comeback. Sell-side pressures is cooling, and the price could rally to 99K as a result. In his latest YouTube analysis on Thursday, crypto commenter Jason Pisano forecasts up to a year that lower lows for Bitcoin and USD. Bitcoin may not reach its long-term bottom until as late as October 2026. Damn, that's pretty damn bullish, I guess, for us going into January, if he's expecting the bottom to happen in October. Summarizing the current market trends, Pisano referenced the community expectations of Bitcoin against the dollar will form a bounce zone, and at some point during the coming 11 months. I think it's still too early to know whether this is going to be a low, and that pushes all the all-time high, or a low, and then pushes the major lower high because of where we sit at the 18-year cycle. Okay, all right. Pisano referenced risk on asset behavior to the 18-year cycle theory involving the real estate markets. I don't think that really applies to crypto in the grand scheme of things. To get this reversal zone, maybe the business cycles, but the 18-year cycle for the real estate, I don't know. Maybe that's relative to it. Volume grinding lower in a manner similar to the end of 2022 and to the 2023. The spring were the current bull market, and that's where the shock moves happen because the majority are not watching, he said. Pisano showed that saw the even less chance of a major trend change occurring to the short term. With the 200 simple day moving average forming stiff resistance overhead and the trader risk appetite nowhere to be seen. And the 200 day, the SMA is like still 90K. I mean, we're still stuck in 90K. Everything leads in 90K. All right, sellers hold the key area of $99,000 rebound. On the topic of investor behavior on chain analytics platform, Crypto Quant sees a potential period of consolidation before a new market frenzy. All right, it's coming soon. We got to shit or get off the pot. That's exactly what we're looking at right now in Bitcoin's price action. Yes, finally something. Sending it to the downside, hopefully going down to this target I have here at 88K. Let's just do it, man. Let's do it. See that quick wick up and continue to perform. Guys, there's so much free money coming. So much free money coming in. The government printing like crazy mad starting tomorrow with $40 billion. All right, so none of that's even priced in or happening yet. We're selling a little bit off, maybe in expectations of that. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. All right, moving on. What else we have here? Let's go through TradFi again, make sure we're not missing anything in the TradFi news. Okay, looks like we're up to date there. CNBC, they're on break. Oh, wait, nope, they're talking about... Yep. That's just a little ad for the Bitcoin mini trust from Grayscale. Damn it. They got me, man. They got me. Ridiculous. All right. What do they got? They're coming back.
Well, a lot of people like to invest in irony. They say, hey, wait a second. Cisco hit this level at the end of March of 2000. That was the beginning of the end. Well, actually, it peaked at March 15. I come back and say, well, listen, before you do...
Talking about the dot-com bubble and where we are now. Probably making some comparisons. Okay. Fox B. What do we got? Fox B, they're on break as well. We haven't really gotten anything good out of them lately anyway. All right, moving on. Let's get back into crypto news and the chat. How you guys doing in the chat? How you guys doing? Don't forget to hit newslive.com if you want to catch any of these news outlets like I do for free. Don't pay for what you get for free, guys. Trying to survive out here and live another day. Live to fight another day. I still have to clean up the war paint off my mask. Damn, from, of course, the Fed meeting. All right, what else we got? Let's go over to Daily Hodl, see what's going on over here. Google prepares to hand $700 million to Play Store users. And here's who eligible. So there's a bit of a... maybe a class action lawsuit settlement or something. Bitcoin's 4-year cycle broken amid elongated bull market cycle, says investment giant Bernstein's report. You can take a look at that. I love the Daily Hodl in the morning. Investment giant Bernstein believes that Bitcoin will print a new all-time high this year, breaking out of the historical pattern. An analyst of the Wall Street research firm says Bitcoin is an extended bull market and overriding concerns of top crypto asset has entered a bearish phase based on the 4-year cycle theory, according to the research as shared on X by Matthew Siegel, head of the digital asset research at VanEck Research. VanEck, of course, is huge. It's like one of the top 3 asset managers in the world. Bitcoin's 4-year having schedule and large price drawdowns and historically happened once every 4 years has given the impression that the benchmark cryptocurrency follows a 4-year cycle. Bernstein, in a view of recent market correction, we believe the Bitcoin cycle has broken the 4-year pattern cycle, peaking, of course, every 4 years. Oh my God, how many times I got to read this in over the last 2 years? We are moving to 2026. Estimated Bitcoin price $150K, with the cycle potential peaking at 2027 at $200K, and our long-term 2033 Bitcoin prediction of $1 million. A lot of these asset managers always likened us to 2030 or 2033 for $1 million Bitcoin. Other notable crypto investors are predicting the end of the parent 4-year cycle model. In an interview recently with Fox Business, ARK Invest Kathy Wood says the greater adoption of Bitcoin will likely prevent the historic collapses in value that occurred in prior cycles. She also said yesterday, and I covered it yesterday, that she believes the bottom is in. It's already here. We already hit it back in when we hit, was it 80,000 or some change or whatever it was a few weeks ago. We think the 4-year cycle is going to be disrupted. And what I think we mean by that is Bitcoin's regularly dropped 75% to 90% in its early days. The volatility is going down. It's down 30%. We think that the fear of the 4-year cycle, we think that the move by institutions into this new asset class is going to prevent much more of the decline. We may have seen the low a couple of weeks ago. Again, directly from Kathy Wood. I feel the same way too. How much more are we going to sell up? These, we've already ran down from 126,000 to 90K. Bitcoin, if you're looking at its overall performance over the past 2 cycles, 3 cycles, if you look at it, I'm telling you, it just feels like we're in an extended bear market. Nothing really happened this year in terms of parabolic city-like rises in our space. Let me go to the daily, maybe the weekly. Show you guys, of course. Yeah, it's like nothing has happened. Nothing. Where we are right now. Boom. It's ridiculous. A fire sale. We're still within the fire sale right now on Bitcoin, and we're just slowly grinding up to the top. And if I guess the best way to actually show you guys this comparison, I like to show you guys this on the rainbow chart. Of course, the rainbow chart, the places, of course, will tell you where to buy and sell, likelihood of Bitcoin reaching these targets on this log chart. Basically, it's just a log chart. If you compare this to the 2017 bull market, I guess bear market, so the 2016 bear market leading into the bull market in 2017, it's like we had not even gotten out of the bear market ever in Bitcoin's recent history. So I always compare that to 2016 and the bear market because it looks just like it. It looks just like it. It's ridiculous. All right. I had to go back to there again. Anyway, so yeah, there's still, and Tom Lee as well, also saying that we're going to probably likely to see a new all-time highs by the end of the year. I'm leaning more towards, I told you guys last night, more towards like 130s. I don't know if we're actually going to see the likes of like 150 before the end of the year. That's a massive move with only 2.5 weeks remaining, right? I don't think that's going to happen, but maybe like 130 if we actually do want to start climbing next week after tomorrow's big print. And the bigger prints, of course, to follow into next year. $400 billion in the first quarter of next year is estimated to roll out from the Fed in their quantitative easing, or what are they calling it now? Their Federal Reserve Management. Balance sheet management, whatever. Managing their balance sheet, which is more printing money. All right, so what am I'm looking for a general rip on by the 21st, and I'm calling for basically right around. I don't know if I can put that in the right spot. 21st would be the last Sunday of the year. I think that might be might be the peak. Some of you guys are saying, like Attila the Hun, saying the end is going to happen tomorrow. I think the beginning happens tomorrow, honestly, Attila. But Attila called that a long time ago. Give you guys some perspective here. Attila called that like, oh my God, what was it? 3 months ago? I think it was like a long ass time ago. So you got to give him props. For at least thinking about this at the end of the year. All right, so what else we got here? We also have Super Danny, his predictions coming up tomorrow with a general prediction. Somewhere 130K. I don't think that's going to happen, but general rip could start tomorrow. Really good timing on just that and that proposed, and again, he put that in there months ago as well. So you guys have definitely been on it for sure in the chat. All right, let's get back in the chat. Speaking of the chat, let's see how you guys are doing. Anthony, oh geez, that is funny saying Jake the Snake. What the hell? I have no idea what they're referring to there. You're awake, impressive. I know, Los. I don't know how the hell I made it to today's live stream. I really don't know how I recovered from last night's drunk taku. Most impressive, says Jake the Snake. All right, let's get back to it. That's all we got left in the chat to cover. All right, let's see what else TradFi is rambling on about this morning. And they're coming back in 30 seconds, so I have enough time to maybe go into one more article. Let's take a look at Cointelegraph, see what's going on over here. Anything else new? I think it's the same stuff we just covered. It's kind of a slow day for news. It's the last trading day, really, for the week. I mean, tomorrow's going to be boring, lackluster, typically. But money printer go burn tomorrow. Maybe it's going to happen at the end of the day. I don't know what the schedule is. Maybe it's the middle of the day. I don't know. Crypto rally stalls near 94,000 Bitcoin as bond turmoil spurs risk off ahead of the Fed. That was a day ago. Why is that still front and center on crypto news? Terrible. As of 22 minutes ago, we've got Bitcoin moves with a structurally fragile range, but weak but solid at 90K, according to cryptonews.com. Coinbase expands native Solana support with its in-depth X trading after the bridge backlash. Most Ethereum L2s may not survive 2026 as base Arbitrum optimism tighten grip. 21 shares. Not according to Tom Lee. He said the opposite yesterday. Most Ethereum L2s, yes, that's what they're saying. Can tokenize gold beat stablecoins as a go-to savings vehicle in emerging markets? I mean, honestly, if you're going to put your money in anything long-term and you had to be something tokenized, it's better than, I guess, USDT, because obviously it's the same silly paper shit we carry around or don't carry around anymore. Yeah. Okay. Live Bitcoin price watch. Jobless claims jumped to 336,000 versus 220,000 expected. Does the weak labor market support rate cuts? Yeah. I mean, that was the biggest topic yesterday at the Fed meeting. It was literally the labor market. So yeah, Jerome Powell and of course the rest of the world asking, what's going on with the labor market, pal? And these rate cuts, of course, are going to be the only thing holding it up next year. Tom Lee's Bitmine adds 112 million in Ethereum, calls the bottom at 2,500. Boom! This one just came out as well an hour ago. Tom Lee's Bitmine adds another 112 million. They're still buying the dip. Still buying it. He called the bottom at 2,500. Let's go back to the chart and see how Ethereum is holding up right now. I guess it's starting to wick. Let's get this structure a little bit more. I guess that's fine. There. What else? Where are we at? Where was the last time we touched 2,500? Back here. That was, yeah. I mean, so, okay. So Tom Lee calling the bottom in here as well, 2,500. Kathy Wood calling the bottom here at $80,000 Bitcoin. Is the bottoms really in? Are these venture capitalists correct that we are ready to explode? I think so. I personally do. When you look at the quantitative easing we're about to run into, guys, we haven't even begun. We're at the beginning of quantitative easing. That's why when I read that fortune cookie, I lost my mind because I was like, we were literally at the start of the race. We're about ready. We just crossed the starting line, and we're about ready to really just start the marathon. We're nowhere near we're not even 1% of the way in. This is ridiculous that people think that we're going to come down even lower than we already seen, without these major considerations in the market where we're heading into. With the only thing that I think is going to scare us in the mean term, the short term, that could maybe bring us down is the Japanese unwind. But maybe the plan with all the stimulus over there is going to somehow balance it out. I don't know. It's going to be a shit show in Japan next year. All right. And America, of course, is going to feel the pressure. Yes, they're going to feel the pressure. You're awake. Yes, I am awake. Most impressive. Anthony said tortas are like house hip. Oh, yeah, he did say that earlier. Yes, Jake. Oh, my God. I guess there's I don't remember half of what happened last night now. But yeah, the torches were some sort of people. I don't know. All right. Still holding 90,000 on Bitcoin. Nothing really has changed. Are we going to finally start to bounce here? We attempted to wick down a few times. We did just make a new low, though, from last night. So we wicked up pretty quick here on the 5-minute. 15-minute, you can see the candle all the way back up. Almost all the way back up. We got to get back above 90,300 again. Again and again. Okay, all right. Let's get back into the news. What else we got? Bloomberg still not back? There's no way. Let's see.
The company received designated contract market license from the CFTC, which would allow Gemini to offer prediction markets
Gemini.
in the US. So basically, US
The space
customers
station.
will be able to trade event contracts on website or mobile app. Analysts are very optimistic about this development. They are saying that that could allow the company to increase database of clients and transaction volume, etc. But keep in mind that the stock is still down by almost 60% from its IPO.
What about the stock of the past 24 hours, Oracle?
Oracle, yes. So the ticker is ORCL. The stock is down.
All right, I'm over it. CNBC. What else we got? Coming up, a CNBC exclusive. Disney and Bob Iger, OpenAI, Sam Altman on CNBC. That happens in about 20 minutes. I'm not sure if we're going to have time for that, and it doesn't really pertain to our space anyway. Give me something juicy, man. Give me something juicy. Fox B. Nothing. All right, back to crypto news we go. All right. Let's see what we got. What do we got here on Bitcoin.com for news? Okay. Crypto ETFs extend rally as Bitcoin leads with 224 million inflows. This one just came out 20 minutes ago. Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs delivered another strong performance on Wednesday, posting combined inflows of 282 million. Solana and XRP joined the momentum, rounding out a steady all-green day across major crypto ETF sectors. I would probably check the Bitcoin treasuries for this information, but, they're probably not even up to date yet on these inflows. Let's just real quick check. And yeah, I don't see that any of that represented here in at least IBIT just yet. Okay, maybe tomorrow. All right. So Trump thinks Peter Schiff is a loser and a jerk. We talked about that a few days ago. He said that. Ironically, not too long after his CZ debate. A16Z crypto expands into Asia with the Seoul office launch in South Korea. Bhutan launches gold-backed digital tokens on Solana blockchain. Balaji Srivastava warns Indian tech professionals against U.S. immigration. These articles, we just read that one yesterday. Jack Dorsey joins forces with OpenAI and Anthropic. Damn, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. 3 prominent tech companies announced a new initiative on Tuesday, and some are calling it the Unholy Alliance, while others are applauding it. Bitcoin firm Block, artificial intelligence AI darlings, OpenAI and Anthropic all say they have created an agentic AI foundation, an organization designed to cultivate open source projects that leverage autonomous systems capable of independent decision making with little to no human intervention. Perhaps one of the most popular application of agentic AI is Tesla's full self-driving technology. In Tesla's case, the agents can operate vehicles without the assistance of human drivers. Others can, of course, cases be seen like companies Stripe, which use agents to autonomously detect and prevent fraudulent payments. Ada, a customer service platform, has AI agents and can resolve the customer issues without human involvement. But while Jack Dorsey's Block has deep roots in open source community from its association with Bitcoin, OpenAI and Anthropic aren't really expecting champions of transparency. Anthropic's flagship large language model LLM, Claude, is closed source, and although the firm has an open source project called a Model Context Protocol, MCP, that allows LLMs from different companies to communicate, Similarity, the OpenAI, despite its name, keeps ChatGPT closed source. The firm infamously morphed into for-profit company. Yeah, it's kind of silly being called OpenAI and to be a for-profit. After starting a pure profit from a non-profit in 2015, it pivoted a capped profit status in 2019 before finally establishing OpenAI Global in 2023. A fully for-profit holding company. When Anthropic and OpenAI are in the same foundation announcement, pay attention, one ex-user said in response to Dorsey's post about the collaboration. Although the coalition is somewhat unusual, all three companies are forging ahead with a new initiative. Block will contribute a new agentic AI framework dubbed Goose to the foundation. Anthropic will offer its popularized MCP protocol, and the OpenAI will provide a project called Agents.md. Like medical doctor? What's going on with that? Which is a tool used by coding agents. Agentic AI will be open, accessible, and community driven. Block's announcement states that the world has repeatedly proven that the open collaboration produces better outcomes than competition in isolation. Damn. All right. So that's what's going on with Block and Jack Dorsey's company. Damn, crazy big partnerships ahead for him and Bitcoin. Nuts. All right, what else do we have here on the Bitcoin news? Anything else here? We can jump over to another news source, maybe. Yeah, there's hardly anything left here. Okay, let's get back over through TradFi again. Check out on here. Let's see. Oracle drops on disappointing cloud sales. Yep, they're still talking about the same shit. CNBC coming up. Yeah, they're having an exclusive with Sam Altman and Bob Iger. Fox B. Gemini Space Station. Yeah, so now they're talking about the same thing we just saw over at Bloomberg. All right. I think we're pretty much all caught up there. Let's do some doom scrolling over on X and see what we were missing in crypto. What are we missing? Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Of course, bringing you the latest and greatest as it comes out. Breaking every single day. All right. Let's get into some doom scrolling. Unfiltered, vetted doom scrolling here this morning. Bitcoin Act, 1 million Bitcoin buy. The legislation outlines a plan to phase in the acquisition of 1 million Bitcoin, or roughly 5% of the total supply over the next 5 years. The Bitcoin Act coming soon.
The Bitcoin Act
to policyholders
establishes the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, a federal initiative to ensure that the United States holds a meaningful position in the most important decentralized financial network on Earth. With an eye to fiscal responsibility and innovation, the legislation outlines a plan to phase in the acquisition of up to 1 million Bitcoin, or roughly 5% of its total final supply over 5 years. Importantly, this will be done without raising taxes or increasing government debt. The Bitcoin Act is designed to be budget neutral, relying on Federal Reserve remittances, which exceeded $76 billion in 2023, gold certificate revaluations, unlocking additional capital without new spending,
we actually
and
do
updates
that.
to the Exchange Stabilization Fund. These mechanisms allow us to build a strategic reserve without burdening taxpayers, while also potentially offsetting long-term national debt.
All right. I had to play that. It's been a while since I played it. That I'm pretty sure that specific event happened a few months ago. Michael Saylor back in New York. Yeah, happy to hear it. You're back in America. Welcome back, Sailor. Guys, I just had my phone go off. A bunch of assets are moving. Let's get into that right now. 90,200 on Bitcoin currently. I just had my alarm go off for Swiftcoin. So I know some of you guys in the chat do hold and trade some Swiftcoin. Let's see what's going on with that asset. Swiftcoin now up only 1.5%, 2%, but it's starting to move in the right direction. Hopefully we get this big move back up. I think I showed this to you guys last night, I guess. The bottom, I'm telling you, the bottom's got to go. And so my idea here, the reason why I even drew this last night, not that I think it's going to happen today or anything, but I was showing you guys that the last 3 Saturdays, Swiftcoin was moving in a very precarious time frame. If I get back here on the, no, I could probably still see it on the 15 minute. Maybe the hour. Screw it. Well, the hour. I noticed this started moving on Saturdays. So I was just kind of showing you. Maybe we come back up because we didn't quite get as high on the last Saturday as we did the previous Saturday from this Saturday. But we didn't even move at all last Saturday. That's probably because of the the Fed rate cut decision, right? Everything kind of holding back until that move was met. Now it's already met. Maybe we're about ready to break out. It's possible. It's possible we are getting squeezed out right now to the upside. And it's more than likely we're going to go up because there's hardly anything left to go down. We're sitting at the lows for everything this year. Everything. Ridiculous, guys. I mean, the lowest we can go probably is 2032, and you're going to take all the money out, literally all the money out that came in the last 5 years. No, I just don't see it. Or not 5 years. I guess year or so. Yeah. For this asset particularly. All right. So anyway, guys, I see this on every single chart. It just tells me flashing bullish, bottom. XEN still trying to come back up and reclaim its 20% move from this morning, sitting now with a 17% gains. Everything else kind of flat, sideways, or not doing anything at all, or down. Look at this. AVAX still down 7% again on the day. Holy shit. Damn. Talking about testing those lows, man. Those lows, man. Damn. Avalanche. Holy hell. Crazy. All right. What else we got? Getting back to Bitcoin, 90,300 being retested right now. This is, again, we need to flip 90,300 back above 90,500 to start to move in the right direction. Will the yin yang trade play out today like it usually does? Well, you have to watch and find out. I think so. If I were a betting man, I would say yes. The final solid day of trading on Thursday for the week. Fridays are always hit or miss, right? Hit or miss. All right. So that's what we're looking at for Bitcoin to play out today. Okay. Getting back in the chat. What am I missing in the chat? Bob and sharing more music in the chat. Yes. Here you go, Jake. Swifties? Are you talking about Swifties? Yeah, the Swiftcoin Swifties. Yeah. The Swifties. Okay, yeah, right one. I like the electric guitar in that song. Nice. I miss my guitar. Is it Dire Straits meet American Badoons? What? Bedins? I don't know what the American Bedins is, but definitely know what the Dire Straits are. Bobbin says, if we are betting a man, I would bet you are. I bet you are. Yes, I am, for sure. Dire Straits meets American Bedouins? I don't know what that is. American Bedouins? Penguins? It's an African. What the hell? Why is it bringing me a penguin? I don't know. African. Oh, it is African. Yeah. So if the Dire Straits were penguins, I lost you. Okay, moving on. I just clicked the link. I try not to click those links, Bobbin, because I'll get demonetized. There you go. It's about all I can really play, about 2 or 3 seconds of it without getting flagged. CNBC real time talking still about the coming talk with Sam Altman and Bob Iger. Damn. Okay. That might be all we got today, guys. That might be all we got. I'm gonna try to come back tonight for tonight's live stream, but I gotta try to catch up on some sleep. I don't know, man. It might be a long day for me. I might take tonight off. I'm just beat, guys. I am beat. The Dire Straits, Sultans of Swing. Yes, Sultans of Swing. Yes, classic. 100%, my man. 100%. The Dire Straits. I'm gonna have to get on the road and listen to some Dire Straits. I am taking a trip today too. I don't know if I have time for all this stuff. I gotta take a nap. Before I get on the road. XEN got listed on Robinhood. Damn, let's go, Jake the Snake. Yes, let's go. Boom. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Robinhood doesn't have enough assets, in my opinion. Let's take a look and see if we have an article we can find for this one before we go. Robinhood lists XEN and Syrup. That's why Syrup's up a little bit too. Yeah, we did see a move on Syrup today as well. I think it was like 10 or 12%. Robinhood has listed XEN and Syrup on the platform as reported by Marsbit. The addition went live on December 11th, today, 2025. Traders can now buy and sell these tokens directly through the app. What is XEN? The native token on XFin network. Syrup is based on the Syrup Swap exchange. Yes. And the move brings more crypto options to Robinhood's users. They definitely need more. How many are they up to now? How many crypto assets are tradable on Robinhood. AI. Come on. Taking a minute, man. You're taking a minute. Searching database. And broken. All right. Oh, ask Google. You fail me, DuckDuckGo. You fail me. Again, one of the free searches that you can, of course, avoid. Keep privacy and all that. Yada yada. Robinhood offers 50 cryptocurrencies for trading. That's it. 50. So they just got 2 more today. Good for them. Maybe they're up to 60 now. I don't know. I doubt this is accurate. 50 is just a round number. All right. Yes. Damn, Jake the Snake. Thanks again for the $2 super chat. That just took me away, man. Thanks again. Boom. For keeping the chat updated on the moves in the markets. Thanks, my man. All hail the King of Ohio, Jake the Snake. Boom.
All hail the King of Ohio, Jake the Snake, the keeper of wrenches, the painter of lead pipes, the igniter of dumpster fires.
Yes! I can't do without you, Jake. You're freaking amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. What's up, Otaku? Go Time's here in the house. How's it going? I want my MTV. Yeah, Dire Straits. Howski, with Dire Straits. Who is this MTV? Says Bobbin. The Gen Z is probably asking that. Top of the morning to you. Mup says Braveheart McFreedom. Welcome to the chat today. Braveheart in the house. Yes, the CEO of McFreedoms. Billy Squire, stroke me. Yes. Jake. Silver, $63. Let's go. New all-time high again for silver. Today, Bitcoin breaking out, hopefully back up to a retest 91K here. We got to get back up above this channel again and climb back into, I guess, support. We got to flip that back to 93 again. Oh my God, 93 again. Silver, $62,073. Still following my prediction for the end of the year, calling for like $70 by the end of the year. Look, more than likely before the end of the month or the beginning of next month. Money printer go burr, guys. Money printer go burr. It's going to move all these assets, risk on off assets up. But gold, silver, and Bitcoin likely to see breakouts here within the next month or two. And of course, the lagging indicator on Bitcoin for gold is still not quite being honored. And this, of course, gold's ETF right here. Don't forget that one. I love this one. But yeah, we're still far away from that, but not quite far enough away, or not quite that far away from gold's, lagging indicator on gold, setting us back up to at least 130, maybe 150 before the end of the year. That's what we've been following now for months. Okay. Braveheart McFeedom says OGB missed Otaku's marathon last night. Yeah, the marathon, dude. I'm still trying to figure out exactly everything that went on. I know we ended with the go the fuck to sleep, of course, courtesy of Cliff. Oh man, it was a good time. I definitely remember going to sleep to that again. I know that's usually the that's usually the end of those streams for sure. Ethereum coming back down. Look at this. Wow. Wicking right now at $3,198. Keeping the trend alive though. It has not defaulted from this trend line, which is good. Not too much anyway. On the day, I'm not sure when the hell I drew that one. All right. So yeah, this is where we're at, guys. We're waiting for this to play out. We return back to all-time highs, or damn near before the end of the year. I don't know if we're going to hit them. No one knows for sure. But I do believe, like Tom Lee and Kathy Wood, that the bottom is already in. Okay. Anything else? Anything else I can rip off the Band-Aid of? I guess we can do a couple more doom scrolls, and we got to head out. I got to get on the road. I'm not sure if I'm going to make tonight's live stream, guys. I'm going to try, but I'm going to try to take a nap quickly. Take like an hour nap. Get on the road. I'm meeting with a friend for dinner, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. So you might see a pop-up live stream later tonight, or none at all. So I just want to give you a heads up. This kind of, it kind of popped up in my calendar. I forgot I even planned it. And I gotta facilitate, some fun. Some fun for me and an old friend. Yes. So what else we have? Just in, $1.7 trillion. Bank of America just now, it will issue its own Bitcoin backed credit. Funny how Bitcoin is dangerous And yeah, that crowd always ends up using it. Yes, Bank of America. Let's go. Breaking the massive. This is massive for crypto. This is coming from No Limit Gains over on X. U.S. lawmakers sent a formal letter to the SEC urging the implementation of President Trump's new executive order, the one that opens up $12.5 trillion 401k retirement market to alternate assets. And of course, yes, $12.5 trillion possibly coming. A chunk of that into crypto, specifically Bitcoin. Pascal Bornet. China has begun mass production of nuclear batteries, and they're smaller than a coin. Cool. The battery that can power the future. That's awesome. They just need no charging, no sunlight, no wires, and no maintenance. Just pure continuous energy for up to 5 decades. I want to see that battery explode. Yes. I can't imagine all of the dense energy packed in that tiny little package. Tinier than a coin. That's insane. I want to power my... I would never put my face next to that. I was going to say power my mask with it. I would never put my face next to something that densely packed. That's crazy. Obviously the nuclear. Yeah, tiny little package. Insane. Fong Li, are Bitcoin companies being unfairly targeted? Yes, of course, Fong Li, CEO strategy, still touting about MSCI's proposal to, the DATs. Anyway, alien disclosure is coming, guys. It's on Wall Street right now. Billboards popping up on the, are we all disclosed? Oh, this is Times Square. Steven Spielberg's Disclosure, the spiritual sequel to The Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Oh, damn, that's coming out next year. Damn, that's awesome. UAP's heating up. Your government's dropping the confetti. It's Hollywood sinking with the stars. Guys, I showed you guys a video yesterday. You remember that? I kind of do. I was too wasted last night, guys. What was it? Live on some news outlet. Some woman was basically saying that the extraterrestrials are here and citing all these things, and like live on the news. I'm like, yes, it's finally happening. I know, I've experienced it. It's definitely real, guys. I'm telling you.
What are you, stupid?
Yep, maybe. Okay, yes, it's that. Just Revolut and Trust Wallet partnered to enable instant Bitcoin and crypto purchases in the EU with zero fees and self-custody from Revolut. All right, I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. I am exhausted. I'm going to go take a nap and get on the road. Again, may or may not be able to make it for my live stream tonight. Just pre-warning you. I will, of course, keep you guys up to date in the Discord if I am on my way back and it's not going to look like I'm going to make it. So I'll give you a heads up over there. Don't forget to also hit the like and subscribe and join the Discord if you want to join the Discord and get updates for the chaos after the live streams are over. Nap quickly. Yes, seriously, Bobbin. When Tiny Mouse? A good question. Every time you guys mention Tiny Mouse, I just go send him a text message. But he's been gone for a while. I think crypto, like a lot of you guys, has destroyed them, right? I think Tiny Mouse is definitely getting some withdrawals in from these crazy swings he's been exposed to. He's pretty new, like a lot of you guys are in our asset class. So this is a lot of volatility for someone like him. He probably just sold and got out and then just kind of waiting for another big move up. A lot of normies wait for the moves up, right? The normies love the pumps. They don't care so much for the dumps. Not even buying the dumps, man. They haven't learned. They still don't learn. All right, everyone's just thinking about how much dollars they hold, right? That silly paper shit. I guess I rolled this up and burned it last night. I don't remember what happened. Anyway, good night, sweet prince. Thank you, Jake the Snake. Tell Tiny Modest Mouse to pull up. All right. I'll send a text his way. Have a good one, guys. I will see you hopefully tonight. If not, I'll let you know in Discord. Have a great night and good day to you, my friends. Hopefully a good solid recovery day is going to happen by the time I wake up. Have a good one, guys. Later. Later.
You're gonna win so much you may even get tired of winning.
Yes.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, bold night king. Oh, in other words, let's make history. Oh.
Oh my god, you guys aren't gonna believe it. Dominic's, yeah, wow, the thing, with the potatoes and ice cream. What is taters? My brain is mush, guys. Yes, Tiny Mouse, just sent me a message and said that, no need to text. He saw it. He says, horrible time to get into crypto. No, it's the best time, my friend. Especially, while all these things are at the bottom, the very, very bottom. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. I know, right? Where are we going to go to do tonight? Jesus. Gamma. What are we going to do tonight? I'm going to try to be back on time, Gamma. I just can't make promises because I don't know what I'm going to be into. I don't know how. I'm going to try to wake up and only take an hour nap, but we'll see. But again, shout out to, yes, Tiny Mouse. The chat still loves you. You left an impression. But yeah, I'll catch you guys all later. Have a good night. And yeah, it's all fun. We're just waiting for the big return in the market. Later, guys. Later.